Well, is she a president or is she a rock star? That's the question in everybody's mind, because Sarah Palin certainly attained rock star status in God's country. Pella, Iowa this week when she was here to debut the documentary / propaganda piece about her called The Undefeated. And it was, from what I understand, it was not there. I talked to several people who were. A very raucous and enthusiastic crowd. It also is a film that does a very good job of casting Sarah Palin in a positive light. So between this film about her debuting in Iowa, this tour that she went on that had huge crowds and then got suspended and is supposed to be picked back up again, a lot of people are wondering if indeed she's going to end up running for president after all. Now, she was certainly a topic in our focus group that we did here at stevedeace.com on Tuesday, and the reaction was from one swing of the pendulum to the other. There were those who wrote her off right away, and one of the reasons that kept coming up as to why, her endorsement of Terry Branstad in the 2010 Republican gubernatorial primary here in Iowa. That has left a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouths. On the other hand, there was another side of the room that thought, you know what, she's got some guts, and that's what we're looking for. Somebody with some spine, some backbone, and we could use more of that in this presidential race. And that's why Sarah Palin is such an enigma to me. There is no politician alive right now in America who does a better job of alienating all the people I can't stand the most than Sarah Palin does. Which, every time I'm about to write her off, when I see what they say about her, I must confess, you know, I harden my heart and it thaws a little bit, because I can't stand those people. And there is something to be said, not just about the friends a person has, but also the enemies they make. You might be able to have all the right kinds of enemies, and for the most part, Sarah Palin does. But then she starts talking, and the Mama Grizzlies, and the lipsticks on a pig, and the 4 or 5 cliches that come out in every speech come out. And the tone of voice, which makes me sound like I'm being scolded by my mommy. I half expect Sarah Palin to look in the camera and say, "Stephen James Dace, pay attention." So she to me is an enigma. And there's been times I've written her off. There's been times, you know, I've kind of done the whole she loves me not thing with Sarah Palin. I will say this, though. She's persistent. And that is a character trait that I greatly admire. I was about to say she's not a quitter, but then she did quit as the governor of Alaska. But she came back from that quitting, so to speak. See what I mean? She's an enigma. Here's what I think we know for sure about Sarah Palin. She's at her best when she is counted out. But what this country needs is a president who is at their best when they're supposed to be counted on. Thanks for joining us today at stevedeace.com. You can email me, steve@stevedeace.com. Also find me on Facebook at Stephen Dace or on Twitter at Steve_Dace. God bless.